Hi! So today's tutorial is on bigger hair. I'm going to teach at a hair school today, so I wanted bigger hair because I think hair schools appreciate big hair, and I think we all know that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and see you soon. I start out by backcombing the crown area for fullness. I use a Kevin Murphy brush for this, and I have prepped my hair with anti-gravity, one of my favorite Kevin Murphy products. It's a volumizer. You can use your favorite backcombing technique and any volumizer you like. I backcomb the whole crown area and my bang or fringe area. I do that at an angle to soften the line around the face so it does not become too squared off. Here I'm going to separate the crown from the bottom and work on the bottom section first. I like to maintain the length in the hair, so I start the curl further away from the scalp, allowing the upper curls to fill in the body and fullness of this look later, while still keeping the length. In this shot, you can get a glimpse of the guidelines that mark the curling side of the iron. One side of the iron has two lines, which we refer to as the guidelines. When the hair is placed between the guidelines, it signifies your curling. You can see the hair gliding around the iron. This is what makes the curls turn out so pretty. The hair is cooling into a curl with minimal to no pressure or tension, while it is sliding around the rounded part of the iron. I think that's a great shot of it right there. You could really see where it was gliding around. As a stylist, I usually have clips, brushes, and combs ready and available, but that's not always the reality being a mom. In this video, I'm wearing my mom hat, so I didn't section my hair the way I should, but in the end, you can still achieve the look you are going for. It just may take a little longer because you missed something or have to go through searching for what to curl next. On the other side, you'll notice I'm pointing the iron upward to have the curls going away from my face, but you will still see the guidelines guiding the curl. My first two curls on this side will show how versatile the iron is. My first curl, I hold the iron more horizontal, pulling it down towards the floor. The second curl, I keep it more vertical, pulling towards the mirror in front of me, resulting in one curl that is more opened up and the other being a leaner curl. That all happens with a very simple adjustment instead of different tools. When this one finishes, you'll see the difference. The first curl is very opened up, and the second one is very long and lean. My son just walked into the room, so you'll see me looking over, smiling at him. Nice to see smiling faces in the morning. Then you will see my mom brain kick in and blank out as to where I set my part in the beginning. So I'll fiddle around with my part, and then finally I'll find where I want it to lay. Couple more curls on this side. Ah, there he is. Okay, so here's fidgeting around, trying to find where the part started. And then we'll switch to the other side. I want you to pay attention to how I hold the iron different on this side. You'll see me pointing the iron down to keep the curls on the left side going away from my face. Remembering the difference on positioning the iron from left to right is a little tricky at first, but once you have it down, you will realize it's actually more comfortable and easier than traditional curling methods. I think it's similar to learning to curl a ribbon with scissors. Once you get how to do it, it's simple, but it takes a couple of times to learn the right amount of tension. The key to the TYME iron is learning that the only tension you need is enough to keep the hair from falling out from it. There's no need to squeeze it tight. In fact, it will hinder the process if you do. It should be one fluid motion. If it is stopping and starting, it means you're holding it too tight. So you can just loosen up and it'll glide smooth. In the upper back section, I'm going to pull up over my head toward the mirror, almost horizontally. That is what I have found to be the most comfortable while still getting the right look. There are so many angles that you can direct the iron in. You just have to find what is comfortable for you. That's what I found works really well for me. Pulling it up over my head. It keeps your wrist and arms comfortable. The beauty of this iron is that all the twisting and straining is a thing of the past. Back to my right side. Watch how I pull straight out and get a more open curl than I am going for. So you'll see me recurl the front piece. I start out curling straight and then I pull out away to the side, and that opens up the curl more than I want. So it doesn't lay right at the bottom. I wanted it more tight. So I put in, go more towards the front of my face. And that gets the curl that I've been doing all over. And then on the second curl, you'll see the second one is the same problem. I didn't like how the curl turns out. So I'll take it, pick it up, start again, and then I change my angle and hold it more vertical. Right here it starts to slide out. I just held it up a little bit more so it would stay in and heat up. Much better. A couple more curls like this. And we'll be done on the right side. While we're finishing on this side, I'd like to tell you about the iron I'm using. We have a few prototypes, and this is one of our original version. It's actually 3D printed. Yes, 3D printed. It's so cool. Because it's 3D printed, it has some texture on the outside, whereas the final iron will be really smooth. As a result, this one creates a little more friction, but it still makes a great curl. I loved this iron so much until I tried the smooth plastics. And it's so exciting to see it all come together. Okay, so I finished prepping the hair for the top layer of curls. These are the most important curls to this look because they are what fill out the whole top part of the style, making this style different from looks that I can achieve with other irons because the curls are so close to the top of my head. With this iron, you can get really close to the scalp with a lot less work and time. I personally don't mind having a little bit of disheveled look with my curls. I think that is what is trending in hair now, so you won't see me going in to perfect every little piece. If you want to make it cleaner, just section the hair from the beginning. I suggest trying both so you can learn which way best suits you. On this side, you can really see how I'm brushing through and then taking my time at the top and then sliding faster towards the bottom. And we do that through the whole top section. You can see how the underneath is still keeping the length. That's why I haven't curled so close from the midsection down. I only curl the lower part of it, and then at the top we really focus on curling closer to the scalp. In the back section, you can get your placement, put it in, slide it, and then look back at the end. I find that it keeps my arm comfortable, and when you look away, it helps you get closer to the back of your scalp. So you get a better, more consistent curl with the front. So you'll see me looking away to get better placement once I get the iron in place. Now my daughter wakes up, so more smiles for kids in the morning. And last curl on this side, I believe. Totally should have sectioned it. I wouldn't have got so lost in it. Okay, so now we just lift and spray, and then that'll create more volume in it. And then I'll go ahead and fix the fringe area, because I definitely missed a spot there. You can go ahead and tease the bottom, backcomb it to give it some more fullness at the bottom, and touch up a couple curls. And here, if you miss parts of one, you can pick up part and just pick up the curl wherever you want instead of redoing the whole thing over and over. And that little piece. And then the front that's not laying correct, we'll go ahead and fix that. And ready to go. That's it, just a little bit of spray. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and check back for more tutorials on our channel.